Welcome to Behind the Mask. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today I want to cover a case that comes with a huge mongoose trigger warning because it does discuss explicit images of children, artwork and bestiality. So if you find yourself upset, please turn off, because I don't want to upset anybody. This case is about Russell Bohling. I'm going to take us down a deep, dark rabbit hole. This case gets me so confused, and I'd love to know your feelings and ideas on it because it blows my mind. Every time I read about him, I'm like, what has happened? Because not everything adds up. It makes no sense whatsoever. And when I tell you about this, you'll be the same. You're like, what? It's just unbelievable. Russell was 18 years old, and on the 2nd of March 2010, he woke up in the family home of West Ella in Hull and got ready for college. Russell was wearing a Ben Sherman jacket, blue jeans and his favourite training shoes. His mum commented how smart he looked. He then logged on at 7:30 a.m. to the family computer, and there he looked at RAF Bempton at Bempton Cliffs and Ravenscar, which is where they have a family holiday home there. At 8 a.m, Russell picked up his steel toe cap boots and headed out to his Renault Clio car. There he was supposed to be going to Bishop Burton College. This is where he was studying bricklaying, and he was doing really well despite his issues. Russell had communication problems, a short-term memory loss and mobility issues, but that didn't stop him. Fast forward to 5 p.m. on the 2nd of March that day, an RSPB worker noted a Renault Clio car in the car park. The car parking ticket was bought at 11:30 a.m. When the worker returned the next morning, the car was still there. Bempton Cliffs has a renowned suicide spot. Many people have lost their lives intentionally and not intentionally. Inside the cliffs are caves where explorers go and explore and get cut off and they get into trouble. But the most interesting thing about this place is the RAF bunker. It is home to some amazing artwork, and a lot of urban explorers go there to explore. In the 1980s, the bunker got raided by the police, and they had discovered a satanic cult practicing black magic in there. Since then, since Russell, it's all been filled in, so nobody can go and explore in there anymore. When Russell didn't return that evening, the family quickly knew something was very wrong and reported him missing. The police quickly found his car and noted that it was highly likely he committed suicide, but Russell had a lot to look forward to. He was due to get, like his brothers, an early inheritance. He's got 2 brothers, and they all received a house when they turned 18 to set them up for life. And he had this, he could start his own business after he finished his course. You know, there was nothing stopping him from flying high, and I don't personally think he committed suicide. The police took the family's devices, they had a family computer, and nothing was cleared off it, which got the father in trouble, which we'll go into in a minute. And also they searched the bunker. The bunker was flooded at the time, but they went back on the, what date was it? It was December 2012. They went back, funded by the family, and firefighters searched for 3 hours in the bunker, and there was no sign of any remains of Russell. In the 3 days prior to going missing, they discovered that in one day he took a trip to York, Bradford and Bridlington, all in one day. Got no idea why. Maybe he was urban exploring, maybe he found out there was some more bunkers. We've got no clue why he did that route. When the police searched the devices and the family computer, they came across images of children in underwear and also bestiality pictures. The father, who is a retired judge, must add, held his hands up straight away and said, "It was me, I did it." I can't get my head around that. And it's a family computer. Russell could have seen it, his brothers could have seen it. I don't think it was him. Was he think he was protecting somebody in his family who had been looking at that? And I don't even think the judge believed it either. And the judge made him sign a sex offenders register and attend a treatment program, but he was really soft on him, so I just don't think the judge believed him either. Maybe the dad thought that it could have been Russell's and people wouldn't search for him if it came out it was his. I just don't know. It could have been anyone's in that house who would use that computer. This is another element that bothers me. His father stated that Russell kept images of the bunker on the USB stick. The USB stick did not fit the computer or college computer, and the USB stick has gone missing too, along with Russell. So how does he know he's got this USB stick? And if it doesn't fit the family computer or the college computer, which computer does it fit? And it's just so annoying. This goes round and round in my head all the time. Was it a friend's computer it fitted? But then now does he know what exactly is on that USB stick? What's your idea on that one? I've got no clue. I can't get my head around it. The other crazy part of this case is 2 years later at the Ravenscourt holiday home, Russell's training shoes showed up. They were there. Now you're telling me the police searched the bunker, they searched the home, the family devices, and even though the evidence was there, he was looking at Bempton Cliff's bunker and Ravenscourt that morning, half an hour before he left, and they didn't search the holiday home where his shoes were found. So if those shoes turned up after he's gone missing, is he alive? Did he go there and leave his shoes there to give a sign, I'm okay? Or did somebody plant them there? But for somebody to plant them there, they would have to have keys to the holiday home. So who had keys to the holiday home? That's what I want to know. It's just crazy. It's just bizarre. At the end of the day, this boy has gone missing. He's got a lot of issues, and hopefully one day he might walk in through the door if he did plant his own shoes there, or give that sign, I'm alive, don't worry, I'm doing my own thing. Just don't know. What do you think? On the 6th of December 2019, the coroner ruled Russell died at sea, but he left the inquest open due to the fact he did not feel that it was suicide. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your subscribing, your likes, your messages. They've been amazing, and thank you so much for your support, because I get nervous at this. I'm a bit I'm still a newbie, and you know, it's nerve-wracking, but I love talking about cases, and thank you for your support. Anyway, have a lovely day, evening, and don't have nightmares.